everyone, it's Heather Sparkles and welcome to my declutter diary. So I am making this declutter diary to help keep myself motivated and to keep you guys motivated. So many of you have reached out to me and told me that you're super into this decluttering stuff right now because I've inspired you with my videos, and I'm so happy I was able to make a positive impact and really help people in their lives. So I want to keep it going, not only for myself, but for you guys. So hopefully this video will motivate you to push through that one wall of clutter that is just like so daunting, because I'm doing the same thing here, and you know what, it's a process. It takes time, but as long as you don't give up, you're gonna get the results you want. So I thought today I would share my bathroom, which is now almost fully decluttered, and I'm really happy with it, and it's kind of ready for the next phase, which is a good sanitation. But the clutter's down, so I thought I'd give you guys a little tour of my current setup. There's a lot of improvements I can make in here, but it's a really good start. I'm really proud of it. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour and then we'll talk some more. Alright, so here is my bathroom, and don't mind the fact that I'm cleaning in little tiny shorts. I find that cleaning in shorts is just like easiest for me, so I have one of like my bummy sweatshirts on and a pair of shorts, and it makes it pretty comfy for cleaning. So I'm gonna start it off with my sink. So my sink was a major clutter zone for me. This is kind of where everything piled up, like after I would get ready for, you know, going out or for a video, my makeup would be everywhere, my hair products and everything. So I've kind of set some ground rules for my sink. So I've kind of put everything on this side, and what we have here is a little mirror for whenever I put my contacts in or I'm doing my makeup. Because I'm so nearsighted, I need a little hand mirror. So this is perfect. It sits up, it looks really cute in here. This container right here has some hair ties in it and like bobby pins and stuff. So it's just kind of an easy way for me to hide little things like that and still have it looking cute. This is not the best setup for my toothbrush and my toothpaste and my floss and my retainer brush, but it works. It works for now. I'm happy with it. It's really easy for me to clean this thing out, which I do like once a week, because you know, like after you've brushed your teeth, like that stuff can kind of run into whatever container it's in and get yucky. So you gotta wash that out. So that was really easy for me to use, and it looks really cute in here. Then I have my retainer over here. I have a retainer case I always keep in my bathroom and then one I take with me everywhere. And then we have my soap dispenser, which is a My Little Pony one. I got this at Five Below on clearance. So over here, the only thing that I really want on this side of the sink is a hand towel, which is what this is. It's actually like a kitchen towel, but it's so soft. So I've been using this as my hand towel. And I got this from Walmart, if you're wondering. It's in their Valentine's section. Sorry, the lighting's getting really strange and yellow in here. Let me see if I could fix that. Okay, hopefully the lighting's fixed. I apologize once again. That's what happens when you're under artificial light. So this is something that's not gonna be staying right here, maybe, I don't know. So during my cleaning, I finally found my favorite candle, and it smells amazing. So I thought about burning it in here just to kind of celebrate the fact that the space is all tidy. So I think once I sanitize everything with a good deep clean, I'm gonna light that candle. This will probably get stored like on my shelf or under the sink though eventually, so it's out of the way. I guess I should talk about what's under the sink now. So this is kind of embarrassing, but I wanted to show you guys just like everything in this series. So this is the underneath of my sink now, and it might look a little bit but this is wonderful because now like everything has a place and it's so functional, and I'm not piling stuff up on top of that sink or in the bin that used to be behind me that was just an absolute clutter trap. And that's the thing, you want to eliminate clutter traps as much as you can, and we'll talk about that more. But here's the underneath of my sink. So I have this giant basket, and in this giant basket is all of my skincare and a few other things. Like, I was shocked by how much skincare products I really had. I had no idea I had all this stuff. And it's good that I've done this decluttering because now I can see like what I maybe need to get rid of or what I need to use up and stuff like that. So I did a lot of decluttering on my beauty products and my skincare, and I have it down to this. I'm gonna try to use up as much of this as I can. So I have my makeup wipes in here, which by the way, these are actually pretty good. They're just like the Walmart brand face wipes, and I'm loving them. They're like pretty darn good. And then I have all these different little skincare products in here. So I'm gonna do my very best to try to use up a lot of these and see what I think of them, and if I'm not really liking them, I'm just gonna toss them. So that's what's going on in there. Back here I have nail polish remover, brush cleaner for like art brushes, and then I have hydrogen peroxide and alcohol. In the very back is like the last bit of clutter I have for my bathroom here. I need to find a spot for a lot of this stuff. So we have like 2 little toothbrushes I use for cleaning. We have some Lush soap samples and just other little things that don't really have a home yet. So I'm still sorting those out. They're also on top of a soap dish. Back there is my Lush empties that I'm saving up for whenever I go back to recycle them there. And like, I know how they have that whole recycling program. So I'm like saving up my containers, and then I'll take them back. The middle here might eventually become clutter, so I'm kind of worried I'm gonna end up piling stuff up there, but we'll figure it out. I have like this amazing smelling candle. It is a gingerbread candle. I know my camera is like all weird about focusing right now. I have some spare band-aids in here. I have all kinds of cute band-aids, some of them that you guys sent in, so I gotta put them in here. I have my body sprays. I have 2 little nail polishes, the My Little Pony nail polishes actually. These need to go with all my nail polishes, which by the way, I didn't know I had like 100 bottles of nail polish, like oops. So that it has to get sorted out. I have my bubble bath here that I have not used yet. I bought it because it's insanely cute and I could refill this. So I need to actually use this one day. So over here, here's another kind of random basket, but at least everything's in a basket for me to use up. Like we have these really fun face masks that Adam got a long time ago that we need to use up already. There's a cat one and a zombie one. I got some of these things. Just some like random products that still need a place, but at least they're in this little basket for me to use up. Back there is the container I mix my hair dyes in. The one thing I need to change about this is I temporarily have a lot of my, you know, paint brushes for projects sitting in here, so that's gonna have to get put someplace eventually. Back there is a basket of curlers for whenever I start curling my hair. I bought a bunch of stuff to learn how to do it, and I just gotta do it. Over here I have like cotton balls and cotton rounds, and then I have some mini razors, and then I have my soap right here that I use for a lot of my projects whenever, you know, I clean the old toys and stuff. I also have some of my little travel size makeup bags right here. So that's just my current storage solution for them, so I can just load up whatever I need and put them in the little baggies and take them with me. So I do have a little rug in here again, but I personally don't want to have a little rug at the base of my sink anymore because they get hair on them so easily, and it's just something that I have to clean and it's gross. And then whenever winter's done, this is gonna go back in storage. So I guess I'll very quickly talk about the mirror. So first of all, I suck at keeping this thing clean. Look at how like smeared it still is. So I'm gonna go get a really good mirror cleaning product. My mom said just use water and vinegar, so I might do that. I think it all comes down to whatever towel I use to wipe it off. That's gonna keep it from smearing. But now I have my gel clings up, and I have so many different gel clings that I'll be using. So I'm gonna use these guys for quite a while, I think, because I just love the whole Valentine's look. Even whenever it's not Valentine's Day, but maybe by the end of February, we'll swap these out for something else. But it was really nice to be able to get this clean and then put up my gel clings. Okay, so moving on to the over the toilet setup. So like I said, you know, you might see some dust or little bits of grime because I'm gonna be doing the deep cleaning probably later tonight. I have to go out and get like a few little products for that. But here's my toilet. And over here I have my bottle of mouthwash, I have my toilet cleaner, and then I have my toilet brush thingy from IKEA. And then I have my little garbage can. This is just a little toilet shelf. So in the past, I had pull-out bins on this whenever I was living someplace else, and that ended up being a clutter trap, and it just was no good. So right now, I have 2 caboodles, a little basket, a little tray, and this container. So in this container, which has some cat hair on it, of course, we have some of my makeup. So this is like blushes, highlights, eye stuff, and like foundations and powders. That's a lot for one little bin, but it's what I had to do for now. This is what all of my makeup brushes are in. I used to have them in a little bucket, but the whole reason that I moved my makeup into sealed containers was because for some reason this bathroom gets insanely dusty very quickly, and I don't know why, but I mean already everything is just covered in dust. So I'm trying to figure it out, what could be causing that. So all of my makeup was getting so dusty, I had it kind of sitting out on a little bin, and we'll get to that area in a moment. So it all needed to go into something. So my solution was this caboodle that I thrifted, and this other caboodle that I've had, and then I've had this container from IKEA that I was actually using as something to wash things in, and now it actually is being used for like a good cause. So this is really great because I kind of have a general idea of where everything is, even though this is kind of a mess still. Like I know there's like 3 or 4 things in this container. Because I'm visually impaired whenever I do my makeup, now what I do is I open each container, I take out what I'm gonna use, and I put it on the sink, and that way while my glasses are off, I'm not like struggling to find things, and then whenever I'm done with them, they go right back into different categories, so I'm able to keep my sink clean and my sanity. So in this one, we have some palettes. This one never came with the trays whenever I found it, so I needed a good use for it. And so now I have a bunch of makeup palettes in it. It was really fun going through my palettes and like deciding what I didn't want anymore. This one might be going eventually. The rest of these are here to stay. So now I'll be able to see where all of my palettes are. Another overflow thing I have over here are like mini eyeshadow palettes. So that's not too out of control yet, so I'm pretty happy with that. This caboodle has a lot of stuff in it, so I'm gonna pull this down. And the cool thing now that my sink is all clear is that I can open this on my sink. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm just gonna set it on top of this little towel, and I will show you guys what's going on in here. So down here I have all of my eyeshadows. And then I have my My Little Pony Color Pop thing back here. You would think this would be in this bin, but I have it in here because it is a limited edition and I want to keep it looking nice. This should probably eventually go in there, but it's only 3 colors, whatever. Then I have some overflow lipsticks back here. I have 3 boxes of unicorn tears and then 1 different one. Like, why do I need all these unicorn tears? I really don't. I'm gonna give away like 2 of them. And then up here I have all of my ColourPop lippies and some of the glosses. And then in here I have a whole bunch more lip colors. So it's time for me to decide like what's going, what I don't need anymore. So I've been trying to figure that out, but I'm kind of down to the ones I really want to keep. So yeah, I think we all kind of get to this point with lip colors where we have so many, it's like crazy. There's this top tray on top where I just have a few glitters on it. I take out what I need, close it back up, put it up on the shelf. Okay, so also on this shelf, I have my little basket right here for bath bombs. I have not bought any from Lush in a while because I have that really pretty rainbowy one from them in there. And then I have one my friend got me that smells like Fruit Loops. It's amazing. These both do. I love them. I'm like scared to use them because they smell so good. And I love having my bathroom smell like Fruit Loops. And then I have this little Lush bubble bar that I really need to start using because like the steam in the bathroom has kind of gotten to it. And then I have this light up cupcake rubber ducky, which is too funny. So this stays in the little bath basket. So I know this looks a little bit cluttered, but like everything that's up here is pretty much what I use right now. So over here we have my retainer cleaner, and then we have some contact lens stuff. I went through a contact trial and I didn't really get back to them in time, so I don't know what's gonna happen for that, if I'm gonna get contacts or not. I only tried on my new trial pair one time because everything got real crazy with the holidays and it was so hard to see. So I'm hoping that maybe I can make contacts work for me, but realistically I'm pretty happy with glasses. But just like visually, it would be nice to sometimes like wear contacts, you know? So this little beauty sponge is like gonna be thrown away soon, but I'm getting my last bit of use out of it. I just cleaned it last night. So up here, like I have like stuff I spray on my hair each day, and I have my dry shampoos and my eczema creams up here for now because it's eczema season. I have my argan oil, Vaseline. This is a little Lush sample. This container actually has the last of my really good lotion in it, which I packed up into this whenever I was traveling. I got my unicorn snot up here because I wear it pretty much every day. Contacts that should probably be someplace else, Neosporin, and a nail file. So just things that like I use all the time, like deodorant and stuff. But like I said, this will probably be decluttered once again. I'll probably make more decisions. So I also have a little scrunchie hanging up here, and then I have one of these wide tooth combs for the shower. So that just kind of hangs right there real nice. So below my toilet now, I finally put out my Rilakkuma rug that I bought probably in like 2014. Yeah, that's how long I've had this stored away because I didn't want it to get messed up, but I said, forget it, it's time to start enjoying it, you know? But it's real awkward whenever you're sitting on the toilet and they're looking up at you. That is the most awkward thing, so I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, it's nice to finally have that rug there. So over here is pretty plain. I just have my towels, and then I have my laundry basket and my toilet paper roll. And that's good because this area doesn't need anything. So this corner right here used to be where the clutter was kind of really festering. I used to have this white pull-out drawer set right here. You know what I mean? The bins that have 3 drawers. And I thought that was a great thing until I looked inside after a while and I saw that it was just getting filled with dust and there's a couple of dead bugs in there. And I was like, how did they get in there? What is happening? Like, it just got really disgusting. And I wasn't liking the top of it because the top was kind of starting to cave in and it always got dusty and it was just getting cluttered. And it was one of those places where I could just throw things down. And I think for me with eliminating clutter, one of the biggest challenges has been tackling those areas where we all just throw things down. So like the island in the kitchen, maybe a little table by your doors, places like that. Like, so that's what that was for me. And those are the places I'm trying to eliminate in my life. So over here right now, I have this thing that used to be next to my toilet. This was right here to keep the toilet paper on and stuff. So what I did was I put the wheels on it, which has been great because now like I can just move this and I could like clean behind it real easy. The wheels are kind of getting full of like hair and fuzz and stuff, so I need to like really clean those. And I'm also worried they're gonna scratch the floor. Like I think there's already a scratch, so maybe I won't be wheeling it around so much, but it's nice that it gives it a little bit of height for me. So on here at the moment, we have some feminine hygiene products. And then I left this out. This is one of those ice bags, and I've been going to the chiropractor, and after every time I have to like put ice on my neck and stuff. So this looks really bad, but this is fine to me. So I have 2 hairbrushes in here. This is the only type of hairbrush I use anymore. This was sent to me by Donna Love whenever I did a wig review, and I love this brush. Like I can't use anything else. I have my old regular brush and it's too harsh on my hair when I go back to it now, so this will probably just get donated, or I'm gonna use it for other things, like whenever I restore, you know, old vintage toys and I brush out their hair and stuff. So up here we have a flat iron, we have my hair dryer that just needs wrapped up a bit better, and we have 2 curlers. So I'm gonna decide which one of these I wanna keep. I'm probably gonna keep both of them. The top shelf up here is eventually gonna have like toilet paper and stuff. Right now I have 2 bottles on it. They were travel size bottles that had some old product in them that I just rinsed out, so they're just kind of drying out right now. I have my old glasses up here, and I kind of like having them here because heaven forbid if anything should happen to my current ones and I'm blind, I will be able to run to the bathroom very carefully and I will be able to find another pair of glasses because they're going to be right here. I also just got this for Christmas, so I have this right here to try later. So then we have the shower, which I just got done decluttering today. I got rid of some old products. So the shower, like I said, it needs a deep cleaning. It's kind of grimy. So just, I warned you guys ahead of time. But here's kind of what I have going on in my shower. So I have my razor right there. I have a shower cap that I always wear. I have a foot scrubby thingy and this scrubby thingy, which I'm gonna have to sanitize this. And then I have some extra products up there. I'm gonna be narrowing down these or trying to finish them up within the next month. Kind of grimy over here and on the bottom, so I'm gonna be doing a deep clean. I got my shampoo and conditioner right there because I am visually impaired, so I need to have everything like right by me when I'm in the shower. I have a body scrub thing, and then I have this charcoal wash thing I'm gonna be using in the shower from now on. And yes, I do have Hello Kitty shower hooks. This is kind of Tuna's favorite spot to hang out. She loves laying on this rug. So between my hair and cat hairs, I don't really like having too many rugs because, you know, I constantly have to clean them. So yeah guys, that's my newly decluttered bathroom, and I tell you what, it was so hard to manage, but what you gotta do is you just have to face your clutter. Like whenever I was pulling out little bags in here and little containers and all these products, like it was things that I just kind of threw in a bag and I shoved into whatever corner I could for so long because I wanted a quick cleanup. My idea of a cleaning was just fit everything wherever you can, wherever it's kind of out of sight. But then you make things like the cabinet not so functional and you end up with clutter traps, and you have areas where like you can't really put away the things you're using. Like now with this, as I'm cleaning my face, I just go in here and all of my products are under here. So while this might look a little bit chaotic still, it's fully functional and I can use everything and I can find everything and it's great. So like whenever I first started pulling everything out in here, I mean, it was just so much to manage. Everything was piled up. I couldn't use my bathroom, but by facing each thing and looking at every little thing and making a decision, just being like, you know what, it's time to face this. I can't keep shoving this stuff away. I was able to make decisions about what was benefiting my life and what was just useless clutter or products I was never gonna use or products that were almost empty or things I didn't really like. I was able to make those important decisions by just facing it. So whenever you get to that phase of like, oh no, I screwed up, just face the clutter and get it done. Like last night, oh my goodness, it was so hard for me to work on my linen closet. So the linen closet is behind me and it's so exciting that this hallway is clear now. Yay! This is an area where a lot of clutter builds up for some reason, and it makes me really mad because then I can't really open my laundry room doors or the linen closet. So Timmy and I have also made amazing progress with cleaning the living room, but I'm not ready to show it to you guys yet because it's still a little bit cluttered and blah. So I'm trying to help Adam come up with a setup, keep his stuff organized. He has no sense of like cleaning and organizing and stuff like that. And it makes me upset because it's like, this is his room. This whole front living room is his zone. He spends all his extra time here. I wish he would just kind of go through some of his stuff, you know, or just help me keep it clean. So I realize it's because he doesn't really understand how any of this stuff works. So I'm going to try to help him come up with a method that's like stress-free for him to start organizing. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of cleaning up for him, and it's whatever at this point. I just want it done. I've kind of found that in life, you know, if you want something done, you're better off just doing it yourself, because it's going to be done the way you want and you're going to get it done. So yeah, what do you think, Tim? You loving your new area? This is a new cat corner, and the cats absolutely love it over here. Right, bud? I love you. Aw, good boy. So as for my kitchen, I'm still working on it. Like, I have this jewelry box thing here that I just cleaned that's gonna be going in my jewelry area. It's in the high 60s today. So after I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go outside and go for a run, because running and walking just helps to get me in such a good mental place. Like, I just feel so motivated, and whatever like I was stuck on, like thinking on in here, it like goes away whenever I go walking. So yeah guys, you know, it's just a process of getting organized every day. You just gotta kind of work at it little by little. You know, it's really hard to get it all done in one day. So the most important thing you can do is just kind of remove distractions and dedicate your time to decluttering and going through everything. Like, my kitchen's looking amazing. There's still a few clutter spots. Living room's nice and open, still a few clutter spots. The hallway is down to like 3 bins in the hallway and a box. And that's because the hallway is kind of the in-between area. It's where you're deciding on where things are gonna go. Like, it can't be out here cluttering the living room, but it's not ready to go in the bedroom or the office or whatever. So the hallway's been like a big area for me to work on. So I'm still working on the hallway and our bedroom, and then I'm trying to start setting up things in our little filming studio. So there's still like a lot to work on, but I am making progress every day, which is so wonderful, and it feels so good, and it helps keep me motivated whenever I'm seeing like, this is what your life could be. This is how things are gonna be if you just keep working at it. So keep working at it. You're gonna make things nice and clutter-free. I know you can do it. You just have to work at it little bits every day. Start with the smaller projects, like, you know, redoing a cabinet or something, and then work up to the bigger projects. But this video has already been really long, so I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna get ready to go outside and enjoy this insanely nice weather. We went from like really bitter cold to, oh my gosh, it's like almost springtime, and I cannot wait for spring. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be out there every day running and jogging and hopefully going on the bike trail. Like, I am so excited. So yeah guys, that's about it for this little declutter check-in. Keep on working at your little projects, and I know you guys are gonna get the results you want. It's not gonna happen overnight, but as long as you put work in every day, you're not gonna fail. All right guys, we love you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye.